If your lower back feels tight, stiff, or constantly sore and stretching never seems to fix it, this might be the most important few minutes you spend on your body. Because most people don't actually have a lower back problem, what they have is a movement problem above and below. Your lower back sits between your hips and mid-back, so when your hips get stiff and your thoracic spine stops moving, your lower back is forced to pick up the slack. Over time, that leads to tightness, discomfort, and a back that just never feels right. So instead of constantly stretching your lower back, we are going to restore how your body is supposed to move and then build strength so it actually lasts. The first place we need to open up is your hips. If your hips can rotate properly, your lower back starts compensating every time you sit, walk, or bend. Start in a 90-90 position on the ground. If this already feels tight, place a yoga block or pillow under your front knee. This is important because if you don't have enough hip rotation, forcing this position can create twisting stress at the knee. The elevation takes pressure off and lets your hip actually do the work. From here, hinge forward through your hips, keeping your chest tall, then come back up using your glutes. Move slowly and controlled for about 8 to 10 reps. This isn't just stretching, you are building strength and control in the range your hips are missing. And when your hips move better, your lower back doesn't have to compensate. Now, here's something most people lose without even realizing it: rotation. We sit facing forward, drive facing forward, and spend most of our day locked in one position. So the thoracic spine stiffens, hip flexors shorten, and lower back starts compensating. Because when your T-spine can rotate the way it's supposed to, your lower back has no choice but to rotate instead. That's where the world's greatest stretch comes in, restoring thoracic rotation and length through the hip flexors at the same time. Step into a long lunge, bring your elbow down toward the ground first, then rotate the same arm open toward the ceiling and follow it with your eyes. You should feel a stretch through the front of the hip and rotation through the mid-back. This isn't just stretching, you are teaching your spine to rotate where it's supposed to, so your lower back doesn't have to. Take a few slow breaths on each side, no rushing, just controlled movement and full exhale. Done consistently, this can make posture feel lighter, your stride smoother, and your back far less restricted. Now, this is the part most people skip, but it's what actually makes the results last. If your lower back doesn't feel strong and supported, it's going to keep tightening up no matter how much you stretch. So we need to build strength and control through the entire system. Start with a static good morning, sit on a bench or a chair, slide anterior pelvic tail, then hinge forward at the hips without rounding your back. You should feel a stretch through your hamstrings as you lower down, then come back up using your glutes. This builds length through the hamstrings and strength through the hips and lower back so everything works together. Once that feels comfortable, progress to a RDL. Stand tall, keep your shins vertical, and hinge at the hips like you are closing a car door with your hips. Keep the weight or your hands close to your legs as you move down. Then drive your hips forward to come back up like a hip thrust. This teaches your body to use your hips and glutes instead of dumping stress into your lower back. And over time, this is what makes your back feel stronger, stable, and resilient. So if your lower back feels tight or locked up, don't just chase the pain. Restore movement in your hips, get your spine rotating again, and build strength to support it. And when you do that consistently, your body can start feeling completely different. I will see you in the next one.